Hello everyone and welcome back to The Sims Medieval, where our wonderful young bard is quite busy digging around the pit beast lair looking for that hidden, well I guess you could call it treasure, but it's really like Deadman's apparel, so it's a little bit odd to talk about. But we are carrying on with the quest of the last few episodes, and we have found some buried treasure. Unfortunately, it is not the buried treasure that we wanted, but we have one ancient powder, one holy map piece, one plate mail, and one steel plate mail that she just dug up. So it isn't the thing we need to complete our current quest, but talk about amazing! Like, look at this. It's not worth very much, but I just think it's really cool how she has plate mail and steel plate mail, and so maybe we can actually give a piece of it to Adept Zane, and then if they needed to, they would have that gear. I guess they can't really wear it. It's only for knights, huh? Alright, well I might want to go ahead and just sell it in a little bit, but we have more ancient powder which allows us to assemble the Mistral Motor, and we have one holy map piece which we need 4 more pieces, and then we can go on all of the epic treasure hunts that I really want these two to be able to do. So that's going to be fun, but it is not what we were looking for, so we need to continue digging around, and let me find, maybe we'll have better luck. Let's see. Guildsman, read map. The map indicates the grave is very close to the stocks and the path towards the throne room. So maybe like digging right there. What else can we do? Like, wait. What does search for treasure do? These landmarks appear to be on the map. I must be in the general area of the treasure. I should start walking around and looking at the map. Okay, wait, is this what I was supposed to do the whole time? Because I'm going to feel ridiculously silly. So let's look at the treasure map here. Oh my gosh. Renia, maybe we just needed to learn how to read a map. I am going to be so embarrassed if we needed to do that before we could ever find the treasure. You guys have probably been telling me for ages, and I just didn't quite put it all together. That's okay. Also, Zane, you need to continue working on crafting energy potions. You and Renia are going to use them all night tonight until we manage to find this treasure. I'm going to make it happen. Alright, what about, look at treasure map here. Can you look like right over here? Okay, so she can look at the treasure map. I am getting, it looks like I am getting further away. Look at treasure map here. Huh. This is interesting. So very close to the stocks and the path to the castle. Zane has made an energy potion. I'm going to have him drink said energy potion. And then he is going to be one... Oh, look at the baby pit beast just poked its head up. I love that thing. He's going to be one busy mage tonight. He's going to work late into the night making these energy potions for us. Oh, this is so cool. Alright, energy potion for Zane. He's back at the wizard's tower doing that. And Renia, it takes a hot minute, but I think that this is really going to help us when it comes to the treasure map. Look at how cool she looks studying this. Is it working? So she's checking this map spot. Deirdre is still locked up, which I love. Wait, where's she going? Wait, she'll dig for treasure on her own? Did she find the spot on her own? Oh my gosh, that could have happened. I am feeling like such a goose right now. I had no idea that we could make that happen. You guys have probably been yelling at me for forever. Received one slime-covered gold bar. A gold bar inscribed with guild emblems and covered with some nasty sort of slime. No wonder no one wanted to pick it up. I wonder what Kelvin the Executioner knows about this. Oh my gosh. We found it! That was all it took. It took actually looking it up instead of just trusting our gut and like running around and getting eaten by the pit beast 8 million times. This was definitely the treasure marked on the treasure map. Well, you know what? I'm really happy that I have all of these other artifacts that we found while digging for the treasure. It feels really cool. Like we just need 3 more shards of the ancient map tablet. Once we make the next level of the quest go by, I kind of want to complete like... I want to do more digging. I want to do more treasure hunting. I kind of want to get them both parrots now that we know that there is that every hero has a feathered companion quest that you can do. That all sounds amazing. All right, Zane, you're going to keep going. I think I'm going to keep Zane awake more or less all night. He also got the Staff of Indeterminate Evil, which I'm going to say he's a good person. Let's see, are we low on being able to make these? Yeah, he should be able to keep up making those. I wonder why. Guaranteed to keep you awake for just a bit longer. I wonder if it's because he's feeling kind of tired. Huh. Well, I'm going to make him drink one of them then. And wait, he can't drink it? Oh no, he can only have like one of them at a time? Phooey. All right. Well, Zane, you're going to have to just work until you collapse on making a bunch of energy potions and other things. Because I think it's only fair that he works through the night as long as Renia has to. I'll have him make some other potions too. We'll say he's just doing experiments and trying to continue to help figure out how to heal the poor pit beast. But I really want them to do some more treasure hunting before we finish this off. So I think after we get to the next part of the quest, so they're no longer falling behind. And Renia, let's go ahead and have you actually search for treasure. Alright, she should start walking around and looking at the map. I think she'll do it on her own. So we'll wait. I had no idea she'd do it on her own. I feel so silly. But I want them to do more treasure hunting. I want to figure out what some of these ancient maps and ancient pieces will become. So, and I guess we should just sell the other stuff. Should I make some Mystic Grog? Some Drunk Me Not? They're about to run out of... Well, I'm going to keep going on the energy potions. He's about to run out of well water, so I might have him study. I'm putting Zane... He's going to be cranky, but he's got to put up with it as long as Renia has to. Alright, where are you going, Renia? He failed to make the potion! No! We needed that well water. Try a Mystic Grog then. Alright, there she goes! She's on it, guys! She's got the spot! I am so excited! I really want them to do some fun treasure hunting together before we finish off this quest and we don't have this pairing again for who knows how long. Yes! Alright, he made the Mystic Grog. He is super cranky. He's got to keep at it. And then I'm going to have him... We'll try Elixir of Allure. And then I'm going to have him go upstairs and like be stuck doing research until she's finished. Then he has to go up and do research, which doesn't really require a good mood. Renia, you're doing it! We finally learned how to read a treasure map. One slime-covered dagger. A pirate dagger covered in pit slime and teeth marks? More like fang marks, actually. I wonder what Calvin the Executioner knows about this. We're doing it, you guys! I am so happy. Have we lost our... We've lost our behind the quest little marker. And we can go ahead and let's ask him about the dagger and the gold bar. Well, let's ask him for inspiration, bard inspiration first. And then let's go ahead and ask about the dagger and the gold bar. That was definitely the treasure marked on the treasure map. Wonderful. We'll have to fill that hole in because there is actually an achievement for filling in the holes that you dig. Zane failed at making the elixir. Phooey. Alright, Kelvin the Executioner, what can you tell us about all this? Renia was inspired and gathered the crime theme. Alright, so she gathered the inspiration. I love that. Inspiration for her poetry. And we're almost up to another level. The beast vomited up after eating Peter the Pirate. Do you think his flesh was bad? Oh, somebody is getting into a fight. Griselda spit it out after eating that Marquise Andover of Tridony. I gave her the other day. Maybe she doesn't like the taste of Guildsman. Dun dun dun! We have made some progress on healing Griselda! About time. I feel so silly. We're gonna go ahead and just like fall asleep now. But I feel so silly that it took us so long to figure out the next steps. We need to give our report to Adept Zane, which means that Zane can finally finish doing some of his researching. Problems eating pirates and guild consortium members? Strange. I wonder what Adept Zane makes of all this. Oh, that was so fun. And meanwhile, Zane spent all his money recently on that darn staff. I wish I could, like, put it out. Is there an item I could put out to kind of emulate that we have the evil staff that Zane didn't want to leave unattended at the market square? I mean, anybody could have stumbled upon it if he left it there, and they might get themselves hurt. They have no idea how to handle items of questionable magic let's see, neglected prisoner. Questionable magic sources. Crime deterrent, no. Gold locket. I want to look at all of the decorations we can have. And is there anything? Maybe a sword? Just something to like represent having an evil... Oh my. Having an evil staff that we have just added in. I mean, I guess we could put like a bunch of cursed armor somewhere that we occasionally try to go through and remove the cursed enchantments on. That seems like something Zane would do. Also because I think he'd be sassy enough to believe that he has the ability to conquer any cursed armor that comes in. Any cursed weapon is not too strong for someone of his abilities to handle. Oh my. Oh, there's a little pirate perch for birds. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. There's a gigantic tooth as well. Oh, a treasure map. Oh, I'm gonna put that over here. And we'll say it's part of the treasure maps that they're starting to gather because they're a little treasure hunting friend group now. Oh, that makes me happy. But yeah, I'm gonna say, I think maybe in the basement, we'll keep the cursed weapons, the ones that whisper all sorts of dark and devious things to you. And promise you all sorts of power, when truly, like, you probably shouldn't touch them or go near them. This looks like the more devious of the two piles, but we'll say that this is a pile of cursed weaponry that, you know, the military gets their hands on from time to time. Unwary merchants, those kinds of unwary adventurers manage to obtain now and then. And Zane, as part of his job, tries to go through and de-enchant them. And we'll put this little annoyance orb down there to kind of represent the de-enchantment. And I kind of want to I'm going to get rid of the physician's organs. That's not my favorite thing to look at in the world. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. And we'll change up more things in the future, but I like that. So we have a cursed weapon, and now we decorated his house to reflect that. I love building Sims houses that way, so it reflects their adventures. Like all these books we summoned up, the mirror we have, the research we've done to try to heal Griselda and have our little treasure map. It just makes me super happy to see their environment evolve, not because it like just looks nice, but because it reflects their stories. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let him go to bed. Oh, and he's feeling really unhappy. He should feel happier now because he has a comfy bed. There we go. And then once morning comes around, we'll have Renia come over after I think she's done with her work because she's probably feeling a little inspired now. I sort of want to let her do some just random treasure hunting. And I kind of want to get them both pirates, or not pirates, both parrots. I meant to say parrots, not pirates. Their own pet pirate. Maybe they have like a little miniature ship in a bottle that has tiny little pirates on it. That'd be kind of silly but hilarious. All right, and Zane, we're gonna go ahead and let you clean up a little bit. Maybe take a bath. Yeah, I'm gonna let him tidy up so that he's like at his happiest. And then he can make a big meal, hopefully. I'll give him some of the salts and spices. Well, we gave Renia a lot of the stuff so that she could have some food. So we'll see what Zane can make. And then meanwhile, I'm going to let Renia just sell the plate mail, pretty sure. I don't think there's anything fancy we can have her do with it, like over at the blacksmith's place. Pretty sure she can't really do anything with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell both of the plate mails. 175. Well, I'm going to see what Lizzetti might take for it in the morning. Because Lizzetti is our, and we're going to go ahead, maybe Gussie up, check self out. But Lizzetti is our shopkeeper. I have never gotten to do any quests or any kinds of things with her. So it's going to be interesting to work with her. Let's warm our hands, make some food, maybe even have a morning drink. We'll go ahead and get a drink because why not? She's descended from people who live at a vineyard, so I'm sure they have like a little morning drink. But Lizzetti is our shopkeeper, and I haven't really used the in the village shop very often. So once she like opens up shop, we'll come over here and see if we can sell it for more than 175. And if we can't, like, wait, is Kirspin waking up? Yeah, there's Blacksmith Kirspin. I wonder if we can talk with him and like buy something from him. Purchase crafts. Oh, and you can also buy goods at market stall. Huh. We might poke at that in a little bit. I might have Zane do it actually. Zane, are you making the food? Or I think Zane is making the food. He can make trout stew. He can make fish stew, herring stew, seed porridge. I want him to be able to make like really fun things. But you really need to have just like this huge random collection. Like venison. My goodness. Yeah, you need to have like, oh, what about the sweet porridge? I feel like he might have a soft spot for sweet porridge. Honey, barley, and apples. We'll go ahead and just make like a simple seed porridge to start the day. And if he's making some food, maybe Renia will come over early. Because she is really hungry. So yeah, we'll have Renia come over early. And then maybe we'll talk to the blacksmith later. And there we go. Go here. And we'll see if Kirsten can sell us something interesting. I don't think the wizard and the bard are the best to go to the blacksmith. But still, oh wait, no, I was going to have her stop over at the shop. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to make things work. All right, where's Lizzetti? Can we buy from the market stall? Lizzetti? What the heck? Like the second I wanted to actually buy something, Lizzetti just vanishes. Is Kirsten down here? I just can't seem to do anything with these guys. This is, oh, there's Lizzetti. Lizzetti, like, can you please come over here? Let's go over here. Open up your place, Lizzetti. I'm ready to do some shopping. There we go. All right, let's buy from the market stall. So what does she have? She has a fiddle. She has some parrots. She does have some honey. That's what I was hoping for. We'll go ahead and buy a little bit of honey. We can't get much. Oh, the map to an unknown land. A bottle of ink. I wonder what you use the bottle of ink for. And some salt. We'll grab a couple things of honey on the assumption that somebody will pay us back. So there we go. All right, a couple things of honey. And then we'll head over. It doesn't seem like Lizzetti has a lot to sell. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. I'm just trying to like figure out what the heck goes on. Where's the food? You goose, you were supposed to make enough food for everybody. All right, you're gonna make more food. I'm telling you, like here, you clean up. You have a guest coming over who's very hungry, and you're going to make a large fish stew. And then we'll have to have some of the sweet porridge later. It'll be something I think Zane really loves. He has a soft spot for sweets. All right, yay! There you go. Now we've got some food. What is he wanting to talk about? Oh, he wants to confide a secret to her all on his own? That is so cute. Oh, that's adorable. I kind of want to try to have them. Look, and now they're listening. She's discussing fine things. Now she's going to grab a bowl. That's just so cool. I love when they like just hang out like that together. I'm going to let him warm his hands. He feels squeaky clean. I wonder if Renia ever wants to just borrow the bath. She probably would. She'd probably be like, hey, like go research upstairs for a second. I want to borrow the bath that you've got. Oh, speaking of which, he's off to check himself out. You know what? And let's let Renia take a bath. She has had to put up with a lot from doing all the pit beast stuff lately. And before we have them talk about the pit beast, I do want to have them do some sort of fun treasure hunting together. Let me pull back a little bit. Do you do treasure hunting at like the docks? Is that like a thing you can do? I guess I can't use the docks to travel to other lands. So we'd have to do treasure hunting just like locally, but this is a wizard's tower. There has to be something cool outside. So I think I might have them do like a little bit of treasure hunting and then work on healing Griselda, because I just want to see what happens when we put together at least one of these ancient map pieces. And I also think it'd be really fun to say they both end up with they both could possibly end up with getting the parrots, because the parrots can go and find treasure pieces for you. And we could say that they are former pirate parrots, so they're really good at getting those treasures. So I like that idea a lot, actually. All right, Renia, you go ahead. Enjoy your nice bath. And Zane, our C-word, I like the idea he's doing some researching on some of the treasures they could find, but I want him to read Potions and Poltergeist. And, like, does he learn something new from this? It seems like a rare book, and maybe it's like a recipe book. So I'm gonna let him read it and see what happens when he's done. Renia is now done. Perform on board the ship? This is perfect! This totally aligns with the idea that she has been called, write a war poem using the themes of war and kingdom royalty. But that's totally along the lines of the idea that she might have been called to go search for buried treasure. And they're sort of like splitting up to look for treasure. Craft and deliver drunk me not and scry into the future of the war. This is so cool. It's all kind of like connecting. But let's go ahead and we're going to let Renia come up and practice her lute. And we're going to let her practice. She's feeling fantastic and happy and attractive and bathed. She finally has the pit beast slime all scrubbed off. And Zane, I wanna wait and just see. The lute strings have broken! Okay, thank goodness they're easy to restring. I was really upset. This is a masterwork lute with a rich tone. And we're gonna practice some more. But she's gonna keep practicing until he's done. We'll say he's looking up some more information. Oh, it's so fun. Congratulations! Renia has reached Bard level 3. Review your Sims Simology tab for new profession benefits. Bards devote their lives to the arts, and although the pay may be poor, it's rich in personal fulfillment. So she learned some new songs, possibly discovered in the library of her friend Adept Zane's home. And Zane, who's pretty poor right now because I need to like sell a bunch of stuff, has unlocked the ethereal elixir recipe. That's the one that makes you look invisible. That's so cool. All right, so that's what that potion thing was all about. And now that we read it, like, cool. We could even sell it if we wanted to and just get a bunch of money. I actually want to put a bard's, I do want to put like a bard's writing spot here in Zane's tower as a way for him to kind of offer a space that his friend Renia can come and work when she visits. I think that would be really cool. I really think that it would be a fun way of like making it so she doesn't have to run back to the tavern all the time, and also showing like the level of their friendship where you would expect them to be at the wizard's tower or maybe taking a drink at the tavern together all the time. I might put like a really low level crafting potion over by the tavern, and maybe they just kind of jerry-rigged a cheap crafting table over there so he could make a whole bunch of drunk me nots whenever the tavern people get too ambitious, and it makes the tavern keeper happy. And over here she has a desk of her own where she can write down a bunch of her bard items. So that's probably going to be about, yeah, I think that's going to be, it looks like it'll be the Archive of the Bard 655. That's the priest. Yeah, it looks like the Swans and Scribe table. Huh. Does a scribe table do the same thing as a bard table? I'm not sure. The scribe table. Okay, so I'm kind of curious what a scribe table does. Do I have things? Let's, okay, I'm gonna sell some stuff really quickly. Like grassweed. Why not? Well, there's a lot of it. In fact, I can just sell all these wildflowers. Look at all that money we just made. And here I was worried I had to sell like something actually valuable, but no, there's plenty. I've got even more shiny stones. I have no idea where these keep coming from. But we just earned a ton of money doing that. So, a scribe's table. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Huh. Can we write at a scribe's table with Renia? Let's find out. Renia? Nope. All right, so we need a bard's table for sure. All right, but yes, so I'm gonna move some of these bookshelves around. There's so many of them. I wonder if I can just kind of stack them like this, and we can imagine. That's not terribly bad for just being able to imagine that they walk between the stacks a little bit. In fact, I think if I angle it like this, they can walk between the stacks. And well, we'll see. And it definitely gives it that air of being super cluttered. Oh my gosh, look at this. The Royal Archive desk. We need a little bit more money for the Bard desk. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ancient Revival. Is this like the cheapest bard desk? I think it is. Give me just a second. I'm just having such a grand old time. We'll sell some of her poems. Not Shadow of the Pit Beast. A War in the Nursery. Oh, she does not have enough to sell. Zane, help! Valroot, you've got a lot of seeds. Oh, the Valroot's worth a lot too. You've got a ton of seeds that you're only going to make into seed gruel, so we'll go ahead and sell those. And let's see, what's the most expensive one I could possibly buy? I think it's this one. Oh, look at that! It's even got a lute for her to practice on. All tucked up and ready to go. Boom! Alright, let's rearrange things a little bit to make it so we can actually use this room. Yes, yes, I know. Okay, what if we do that there, this here? Oh, look at that! We can still use the room, but it totally seems like they're hanging out together up here. I love it! I love it so much. I even want to love it so much that I changed the coloring to be a little bit more cheerful. Or, well, maybe, is this supposed to be like a dungeon? Or like a really dark room full of mystery? Let's see. Maybe something a little bit more like this? So I can see what's going on better? Or maybe we should change it to a nice, oh, solid amethyst! That is like what you would expect a wizard's tower to be. Solid jade! Why have I not transformed the palace into solid jade? What is even happening here? Oh my gosh, it looks really nice. Wow, I had no idea some of these were here. This is so exciting. There's cracked flagstone. We could do pebble rubble. Smooth flagstone. There's even tile pieces. Ooh, really fancy tiles. Wow. Okay, some of this would be a little bit overwhelming, I think. Oh, that seems to make it all match kind of well. The gilded stone tiles. Ugh, it's really hard to make medieval stuff match, okay? Let's just go with a different color of wood for now. That makes it feel nice and homey. That's kind of what I want more than anything. All right, but there we go, guys. So now Renia will actually be able to settle in. She can go ahead and write poems here in the tower. It has become much, much more crowded than Zane ever really planned, but I don't think he minds whatsoever having his good friend by his side. Hopefully we will get his level up soon too. Hopefully she will head out and perform on a ship and write her poem, and we will do some treasure hunting next time so we can just try to see what happens when we get the treasure, and we will try to save enough money that they can both end up with parrots before we continue on. So thank you all so much for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and let them all, there you go. Can he go ahead and like listen? Oh, this is so cool. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy, guys. I really love this. But thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful adventure. If you could, do please leave a like to add another one of the books into the magic tomes we have stacked into the Wizard's Tower. And if you have not yet, do please consider subscribing to become a citizen of Mossstone Kingdom and follow all of our heroes across their many, many adventures. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!